Professor Palmer strikes again.
Well,
The Treasurer has the call.
I'd like to thank Professor Palmer for the question. And, I want to make a confession to him and to Australia. I'm not very familiar with the budget position of Equatorial Guinea or Uzbekistan, but I am more familiar with the United States. And the fact is that the United States economy has been running a substantial deficit for a number of years. The quantitative easing in the United States has suited their times, but of course tapering is now coming into play. And as tapering comes into play and the previous fiscal drag that was in place in the United States is no longer in place in this current year, the United States economy continues to grow, although I must say there was recognition at the G20 over the weekend that there had been some disappointing data that had come out of the United States over the last month or so, which I think many are carefully monitoring. The fact is that we need a strong United States to have a strong global economy. We want the world economy to continue to improve. It is the case also that easy monetary policy, whether it be in Australia or around the rest of the world, is not going to do the long-term heavy lifting when it comes to growing the economy. That has to come through structural change in economies, and Australia is no different. Easy monetary policy will at some time in the future come to an end, and the result of that is that unless we have prepared our economies by having appropriate structural reform, such as getting rid of the carbon tax, such as getting rid of the mining tax, such as having a better balance in workplace relations by bringing back the Australian Building and Construction Commission, such as ensuring that the budget gets back to a sustainable surplus, that as a nation we live within our means. If we don't do it and other countries do not do it, then the problems that have beset the world over the last few years will come back again, and we will consign a future generation around the world to a lesser quality of life than that which we have had. So there's no easy solution here. There are only hard solutions, and the whole nation and the whole world needs to do the heavy lifting.